So there was a post
I
on
think it was
Instagram where someone was like, create a team using all the best players with the first letter of your name. So with AJ, his name starts with an A. All the best NBA players whose first name starts with an A all time. So we're going to come up with our lists, and then we're going to create a bracket. So it'll be, since AJ has the first letter of the alphabet, I have the last. It'll be me versus AJ, and then Luke. But Luke's going to go by his real name, Christian, versus Phil. And then we'll have the voters choose who wins the overall.
It was tough for me, but I think I'm going to go with Penny Hardaway, but his first name's Anthony. And then at the 2, I'm going to go Allen Iverson.
Okay, solid start.
Then at the 3, the 3 was the hardest for me because Antoine Jameson is good. You have Andre Iguodala. You have Adrian Dantley. Those three are greats, but I think I'm just going to go with Anthony Edwards and put him at the 3.
Okay.
And then at the 4, I'm going to have Anthony Davis. And at the 5, Alonzo Mourning.
Solid list.
And I want the healthy Anthony, the Pelicans.
Oh, you're definitely smacking Zach's team.
Oh, 100%.
Zach had about 5 players to choose from. So for C's, point guard, I was choosing between 2 people, Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul.
Well, you got to pick one, bro.
I picked Chris Paul.
Okay.
No, I'm just giving my explanation.
Mm-hmm.
I picked Chris Paul, but I was going back and forth because I was like, Billups has championship experience. He was Finals MVP.
Yeah.
But I ended up going with Chris Paul because just better assists and similar scoring. My 2, Clyde Drexler, and he was lit. Anyway, but I was looking up like I was going.
You got way more hype than that. Like, it's Clyde Drexler, bro.
No, Clyde's lit.
He is lit, but it's still like
that's like 28 points a game. 28, 6 and 6.
Bro, I'm just sick seeing all y'all teams. Like, this shit's disgusting.
My 3, Carmelo Anthony. I didn't really have much I thought about for 2s and 3s. I thought about Chris Mullins and Coutinho Mobley, but I just went with Carmelo and Clyde. My power forward and center were the 2 toughest. Charles Barkley is my power forward.
Chris Kaman.
Chris Kaman. Chris Kaman was kind of fun.
He was
on the Clippers. He was lit.
For a good 2.5 seasons.
But Charles Barkley was my 4. But I was also looking at Boozer.
Carlos Boozer.
Yeah. Carlos Boozer wasn't bad.
Yeah, but Charles.
It's not even a color.
No. But I was just naming a few people who I considered.
Thanks for wasting our time.
Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was another one.
Yeah, way better than
You can
Boozer.
put him at center too.
But I just felt as though Barkley. I liked Barkley more.
Okay.
Anyway, and then my 5, Chris Webber.
Okay.
I think I'd pick Chris Bosh at the 5 over Chris Webber.
Really?
Yeah.
That's another one that I went back and forth with. But Chris Webber, I mean, I never realized how nice he was at distributing the ball. Like his career average for assists was like 5 assists.
Yeah.
Game. So he averaged like 22, 10, and 5 his whole career.
All right, we'll do L at the very end. So next we have Phil, and I'll read Phil's. So at his 1 point guard, he has Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete Maravich. At his shooting guard, the 2 position, he has Paul Pierce.
Still Chris Webber, man.
At his 3, he has Paul George, the small forward. Power forward, he has Patrick Ewing. I think he has this wrong, but 5, he has Pau Gasol. He probably meant to put Pau at the 4 and then Patrick Ewing at the 5. All right. The best fucking team. Without further ado, at the 1, we have Zach LaVine.
Hey, that's lit.
Oh, dang. I definitely thought he'd be here, too.
I don't know who I was going to put at 1. Not Zoran Dragic. at my 2, I have Zion Williamson.
Hey, you're lit.
At my 3, this big ass fucking team, I have Zach Randolph.
Hey, lit.
At the 4, because he can stretch the floor. He was before his time. I have Zildrunas Ilgauskas.
At the 4?
Yes. And then at my 5, I have the enforcer,
Zaza.
Zaza Pachulia, the best fucking team ever.
Yeah,
bro,
he's getting all the rebounds.
I was set up for failure with my name being Zach, bro.
No,
There was
facts.
only like 3 Zachs all time in the NBA, which is wild to me.
So point guard and shooting guard, LeBron and Luca. Which, I mean, it was just stupid to start. And then the small forward, Larry Bird. And then I did Lamar Odom and LaMarcus Aldridge.
All right, so listeners, I will try to make a clip. I will also put the teams together in some kind of graphic. And then y'all let us know who you think has the best team. We will vote for the first round, and then we will vote for the championship.